So for tonight, guys, we've got a system moving in. It hasn't brought, well, I wanted to start with this. This actually goes with the ski resort stuff. This is where snow is on the ground right now across the country. Notice the ribbon across Iowa. That's from today's snow, the same system that's moving in. It's not going to produce that here locally. And the western U.S. has had quite the late fall. They've had so much snow out west. This is just much needed. Look at the mountains. Pick your mountain out there. Skiing is a treat. Where we haven't had a lot of snow, at least on the ground right now, is from Ohio up towards New England. They haven't had any snow across Philadelphia, Boston, New York. All the major hubs out there haven't seen any snowflakes yet. That changes next week, though. How do we get there? Well, tonight we've got this little system moving through. There's going to be some rain and snow mixed in. Again, 7 o'clock to about midnight is when we're going to see this kind of gloppy weather move in. You can see it now approaching our western counties. We've got snow falling back towards the Toledo area, big old wet flakes. This looks like a lot of heavy rain, but keep in mind the radar beam's going up and detecting those big snowflakes, so it thinks it's a heavy rain. It's not. So again, a moderate rain at best is going to move through, and it's going to mix with snow at times. This whole system's starting to fall apart. It was much more prolific as it was across Iowa. It's losing its dynamics. We also have an east wind, which is bringing drier air into it, so it shouldn't last long. National Zymer hour-by-hour forecast shows that. I think it picks it up nicely with some of the rain. Again, wet snowflakes in here. Temperatures, though, here at the surface, upper 30s, so that's not going to accumulate any snow, even if it does come down pretty good. Everything kind of waning in intensity by midnight, and then we're left with just some drizzle, a little bit of fog tonight as well, and low clouds, and that's where we're going to spend much of our Saturday. Pretty dry, could see a spotty shower with some of that lingering moisture, but overall just kind of a quiet day. Wind will be pretty light, temperatures in the 40s with clouds. We're going to do more of the same on Sunday with a slight chance of a morning shower, a little bit better chance of that rain. Again, Sunday morning, a little system will glide by to the north, but both weekend days we're in the 40s with some clouds. Where do we go from there? This is that system we've been tracking, that little feature on water vapor. Potent area of low pressure is going to head down into California. It's already spinning up a storm system. Notice the heavy rain. We've got mountain snow already coming down out west. This all translates east as we go throughout the week. So the west gets hit hard, and then as we get to Monday, Tuesday, it comes out in the plain states. Still a big old area of low pressure. We'll have severe weather on the southern end of this. Arkansas, Louisiana, probably a tornado outbreak on Tuesday. On the northern side, likely a blizzard in the Dakotas. Where do we fall in that? Well, we don't get it that bad. We're going to see some rain move in here with some wind Tuesday into Wednesday, and then by Thursday, another low develops off the east coast. That will drive the cold air south. So by Friday, we're locked into colder air. We'll have wind-driven snow around here, and that snow will likely continue, probably turning more lake effect on Saturday and Sunday next weekend. Overall, the footprint of snow will be felt, not just across the northern plains, but here across much of New England and across the Ohio Valley, and that will turn our temperatures way below average all the way up to Christmas. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. We're near 40 until then, and there's that drop Thursday into Friday.